Hey everyone, so this video is a tag video and it's the get your freak on tag. So it's 15 weird facts about yourself and I'm going to jump straight into it. So the first question is, what is a nickname only your family calls you? When I was really little, my dad used to call me Possum and I guess the only other nickname I can really think of is Nabo. And that's, again, something that normally my dad, I guess, calls me. Everybody else just calls me Nay or Renee. Number 2, what's a weird habit of yours? Sometimes I have, well, it's not so much a habit, or I guess it kind of is. It's kind of like OCD, where I unintentionally or unknowingly sitting there straightening things, putting things in lines, organising things or putting things in an order. So yeah, that's a little bit strange, but also a lot of it's food related, the way I eat things. An example would be a meat pie. I take the lid off and have it sitting by itself, put some tomato sauce or ketchup, whatever you want to call it, on the lid. Put some more sauce in the pie, eat the meat, then eat the lid, then eat the base. So that's how I always do it, and that's just me. The third question is, do you have any weird phobias? Now, I don't actually have anything that really truly terrifies me. I hate needles. I really hate needles. I hate heights and I don't enjoy flying. The smaller the aircraft, the worse it is, but it's not a full-on, oh my god, I'm going to die kind of phobia. Weird phobias, I guess, because those are fairly normal, fairly standard. Every couple of people will hate the same things. There are 2 that I can think of that are really quite random. The first one is cotton. The word cotton itself, as in the form of cotton balls or cotton pads, even just thinking about it now is giving me the shivers. I use cotton pads and that's okay, cotton balls. Even thinking about them, it's a very strange reaction, but the bases of my fingernails and the base of my teeth, like where it joins the gum, starts to get pins and needles, that kind of a feeling, or kind of like that feeling you get in your nails when you drag them down a blackboard. I get that feeling when I think about cotton balls, and it gives me the creeps. So yeah, it hurts my teeth. It's really bizarre. And the second weird phobia is Tom Jones. I don't know what it is. His name, the thought of him, just seeing him, hearing him makes me really, really angry. And I feel like I need to punch something. So it's bizarre. Nothing against him, never met the guy or anything, but he just makes me really, really, really angry. It's quite unusual. But again, it is a weird phobia. Number 4, what's a song that you secretly love to blast and belt out when you're alone? There's no real secret song or like a guilty pleasure kind of song. I like most music. At the moment I enjoy belting out some songs by Adele, just some songs that are on the radio at the moment, and Evanescence. So they have a new CD coming out at the end of the year, which I'm so excited because it's been years since their last one, so I can't wait for that. Number 5, what is one of your biggest pet peeves? Again, I think it stems from the OCD kind of thing. I hate repetitive noises, so when people click on their pens over and over, it drives me insane. Tap stripping, just repetitive noises. And what really gets to me, and it's kind of strange because a lot of people can't hear it when I hear these things, but electrical hums, like there's certain things that make that buzz sound, that electrical buzz, like fans or air conditioning, refrigerator when it's doing that cooling thing and it makes a really loud noise. A lot of people say they can't hear it, but I can, and it starts to give me really bad headaches. So that really bugs me. All of my family and my boyfriend said that they aren't bothered by it and they can't hear half the things that I can. So let me know if you do and what you do about it. Number 6, what is one of your nervous habits? I have quite a bad nervous habit, which I guess I can show you. I have a tendency to pull back the skin around my nails. So that one there, for example, I just sit there and I just pick at the skin, and it's a terrible, terrible habit. And it bleeds, and it's really horrible. So yeah, it's not so much a nervous habit. I don't really have a nervous habit as such. It's just when I'm kind of bored and just sitting there, I do it without even realising I'm doing it. But yeah, it's quite painful sometimes, so probably should try to stop. And I do, but sometimes I just don't notice. Number 7, what side of the bed do you sleep on? So when, just say you were standing at the base of the bed looking at the bed, I sleep on the left-hand side. Number 8, what was your first stuffed animal and what was its name? I don't know if this is necessarily my first stuffed animal ever, but it's the first one I can remember. And when I was 3, my nana gave me a stuffed panda bear, which was probably about, I don't know, that big, about 30 centimetres or so. I still have it. The only other thing I could think of was this little glowworm kind of thing. I don't know what it's called, but it had like a plastic yellow face. When you squeezed it, it used to light up. That's the only other thing I can remember. What is the drink you always order at Starbucks? I don't go to Starbucks because there are none anywhere around me at all, or none that I even know of. Number 10, what beauty rule do you preach but never actually practice? There isn't one that jumped out that I never actually practiced, but I know some days I don't fully cleanse my face before I go to bed. I just use a makeup wipe or something like that when I'm a bit lazy. Number 11, which way do you face in the shower? We've got quite a narrow shower, so normally I would either face to the side or facing the door with the water running down my back or down the back of my hair, because I'm normally washing my hair or something like that. So that's how I would normally face, I guess. That's a weird one. Number 12, do you have any weird body skills? I don't really have any weird body skills, but I'm made up of bits and pieces. So my shoulders are very odd. I can round my shoulders forward a lot more than most people, and it kind of collapses in here. I also have scoliosis, which means that when I bend forward, I don't bend until about 5 vertebrae up from the base of my spine. So I kind of, instead of bending like that, which most people would, I kind of bend like that. Apart from that, I do have hyperextended joints in, I think, 7 out of 9 joints that are possible. So my knees, my thumbs, my neck, my elbows, which is the one I can show you to show you what I mean. So I'm just going to lower myself down. Now most people, when they raise their arms straight up in the air, it's straight. Mine, which you'll see, I think that's holding my arms straight up. So most people's would look something like that. That's mine. So it kind of goes back. It goes too far. So my joints just kind of go further than they should. And my spine twists to the left as well. So I've got a really bad back. So yeah, my body is just crazy. Number 13, what's your favourite comfort food? Food that's bad but you love it and eat it anyway. I found out, as some of you know, at the end of last year, that I am intolerant to gluten socks, and it's not celiac, so it's not going to harm me. It's just a little bit uncomfortable if I do eat them. I'm also lactose intolerant, and there's a lot of sugars and preservatives that I'm intolerant to. So food that I know is bad for me, like cheese and milk. I love cheese and ice cream and things like that, and bread. I love bread, so I shouldn't be eating a lot of that stuff. Basically what happens when I do is my stomach bloats a lot, like we're talking 4 or 5 inches. I look like I'm pregnant when I eat things like that. So yeah, that's my guilty kind of pleasure food. I can't help but eat it. If I didn't have those things, then I practically wouldn't eat anything. Time to sleep. What are you actually wearing? I hate wearing pants to bed. Like anything that's tight around my waist, I can't stand it. So like boxer shorts or pajama pants, things like that. And I hate wearing socks to bed. I can't have warm feet in bed. My feet need to be room temperature or cool. I hate having hot feet, so I don't wear socks and I don't wear boxer shorts or pajama pants. If anything, I'll probably wear one of my boyfriend's old t-shirts, which is like a nightie or a nightie. So yeah, pants, oh, can't stand anything being tight around me when I'm going to bed. It's so uncomfortable. The last question is, what's a phrase or exclamation that you always say? And in everyday life, there really isn't anything that I always say, or one particular thing. I do make a lot of references to the Big Bang Theory, because almost everything I say, I've seen the episodes so frequently and so much that I have a quote for almost any situation. And the thing I was just about to say, and I just realised during this video, another thing that I say a lot is apart from that. So that's something that I say, which is kind of annoying now that I've realised how much I said it. I was thinking about it throughout the whole video and I realised, oh, that's one of them. But yeah, there's not really many other things besides those two. Almost said it again. So yeah, that's the last question. I hope you guys enjoyed this tag. Like always, I tag absolutely everybody, so if you're wanting to do this, please leave it as a video response below, or just send me a message and share the video with me, because I love watching tag videos and I think they're really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think, if you have any questions or anything like that. Everything's always down there, so check that out first. So that's it. I will catch you guys again soon.